Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 11. Today, I am starting a new sketch company. So, we're doing Sketch Savvy for the next 5 days, and I'm doing 167 today. I have these two photos, and they are of mostly my son and my niece Kira. Nora is in one of them. And I am going to work with the Millie and June collection 6x6 pad. Now, I've had this one for a while and I bought it because it's so beautiful, but it's a very bright collection and I'm learning that I might not be the best with bright colors. I really actually kind of struggled with this. So the way I kind of worked around it, and I'm following the sketch idea of doing a cluster, a fun like swervy snake type cluster on the right hand side, is I went ahead and traced out some hearts one night, late at night, when I was wanting to do something but I didn't want to record, and then I hand stitched on them. So you can see all of those done there. And then I also attempted to cut a circle on my own, didn't work, so grab my circle punch, cut it in half, so I had two, actually nice looking circles. And then I cut two little smaller ones too, so I had a little pop of black in other pieces. And then I'm just going to go through, I picked a bunch of things that I thought could work for this layout, and I'm just going to play here. I am going to add this frame on top of the photo of Jackson and Kira to kind of highlight that, because it is really talking about how they hadn't seen each other in quite a long time. And Jackson was at summer camp when my sister and my niece came down for the day, over for the day. They live on an island next to me. And so it was a surprise to him when he came home and here was someone to play with, and he was really excited. And they played nonstop until they had Kira and my sister had to go home. So it was really neat and a fun moment for them, and I just really wanted to document that. And how cute are those photos? So I've been taking, every time they're together, I take a photo of them, and eventually my goal is to do like a pocket page. I was doing kind of separate scrapbook pages, but I'm going to switch that and do a pocket page of them from the time they first met, and they were like I think Kira was 4 months old and Jackson was maybe a month. He wasn't very old at all. Um, from that up into progressions. So I'm excited to do that one day soon as well. And I'm looking at this. I don't really know what I want to do for a title, but when I placed that purple hello down, that is from the Little by Little collection, I realized how beautiful it was, and it just kind of nestled itself in there perfectly. So I'm gonna leave that there, and that's gonna become part of my title. I'm going to use this ampersand for a pop of pink, and it had kind of that purple tone there as well. And I'm also going to use a butterfly. I struggle with butterflies. I don't know why. They're beautiful. I love them, but I have a hard time placing them on my layouts. So I was really pleased to get that on there. And it's teal, so it's not really in my color tones, but it within the snake of hearts that I did, it kind of worked. I'm also going to add a few stars and a couple florals. These florals are from the Little by Little collection. I believe the stars are too. And I just nestle one down at the bottom there like that. So there's the pop of purple, and I'm going to add that yellow one, or do I do it like that? Okay, so I lied. The purple goes up at the top and the yellow goes down at the bottom. I just created this layout, but I guess it's so early in the morning I've already forgotten. And let's see, I am going to leave that I love you there, but that gold heart's going to go away. I'm going to add a little bit of a border to that photo you see me doing there, just because I'm not actually layering paper underneath these photos, which is so rare for me. I always layer with my photos, but I didn't want to take away from the really fun split kind of thing I did with my 6x6 papers. So I'm just gonna leave it, and I just added a few little pieces of layering, and those came from the Summer Lights collection from Pink Paisley. So this layout is kind of a mix of everything, and that's what I love. I kind of think I'm a pro at doing things like that, mixing my papers and my patterns and my collections. I really enjoy that, so that it's very unique, and it's something that is very me. So I had fun with that. And there you can see my title just kind of appeared. So I went into the Paige Evans Pink Paisley line and found this word awesome. I was going to use the word fantastic for a pop of yellow, but it was too bright and it didn't work. It took away from my photos, which obviously I don't want to take away from my photos. So the awesome worked really perfectly because it was a different shade than the hello, so it was separate, but it still matched in really nicely. And I'm going to work with this. I wanted to use that today is awesome, or I believe that's what it says. Today is awesome. And I really want to make that work somewhere, and it's going to end up tucking just right up there. It doesn't really bother me that there's two, like, I love you on one photo and today is awesome on another. It's okay, but I really needed another pop of gold somewhere, and so that's how that gets tied in. And then I'm going to place my journaling down there, talking about what I talked about. This little scallop border for a shelf there and an arrow. And guys, that wraps up this layout. Super simple, but I really love the way it turned out. So thanks so much for watching today. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope that you will play along with this beautiful sketch. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.